Hey there, it's Drutter. This is the Canadian coronavirus quarantine diary, or not exactly sure what I'm going to be calling it, but here in Canada we've just been told that we should stay in place wherever we are, and harsher restrictions are coming very soon. No gatherings of more than 10 people, don't visit family, no school, all that kind of stuff. So I will be doing a vlog on my experiences here, including whether or not anyone in my household has symptoms. And well, for example, something's going on right now. I'm out in my garden, but as you can see, there's some heavy equipment over there. There's a major construction project going on here. They're putting in a roundabout. It's a make-work project. It's really surreal to be going through an economic collapse and a plague essentially covering the earth. And at the same time, there's construction still going on, and have these people not got the word, or does it just take a long time to cancel things, or do they not want to cancel it, or is it considered an essential project because it's a roundabout, or I don't know. But everybody is fairly healthy here today. The stores are empty here in Canada. There's almost nothing to buy, at least here in BC. I'm in a small interior town. I've moved inland from Vancouver, where I used to live, and we'll be growing a garden here this year. If everything goes according to plan, I'm maybe expanding it. This is not going to be everything I need for food, but I'll do what I can. And just a little bit about myself. I'm mid-40s, Canadian. I was born in New Zealand, actually. But I have lived most of my life in Canada. I've been back a few times to New Zealand, and I have trained as a nurse. I did 10 years in a combination of psychiatry and extended care, which is for the elderly, caring for the elderly. So I have fairly good nursing background experience. I guess what you call retired, or just not working anymore. I don't have a registration at the moment, so I wouldn't technically normally be working, but I was called into work today. Just a general call to all nurses who don't have their registration right now, for whatever reason, if they're retired or if they just haven't decided not to work for a while or whatever. Please come back or just come into any healthcare center and you can work. So they're putting everybody to work. That's interesting. And another interesting note is my parents are just returning from New Zealand. They were there for 3 months on holiday, and about a month ago I told them, travel restrictions are coming. Something is happening here. Whether the virus is real or not, doesn't matter. The travel restrictions appear to be coming. I could tell that. And it was a full month ago. And unfortunately, well, they have just returned today, or at least I hope they have returned today. I hope they're back in the country, but I think they made it on the last flight basically back into Canada, because Canada's borders are now completely shut, except to Canadians with no symptoms, with passports and Canadian citizenship, and no vacations or anything anymore allowed. So I'm gonna head inside. It's still kind of cold here, but that is my day one little mini update. I'll be doing different stuff each day. I'm not going to be sitting out here in the garden each time. There's not even anything to look at right now anyhow. But this is where I had right now, because the baby's kind of fussy today. He's teething, and yeah, I got a 6-month-old born just before this. My wife Medicatie and I, who are both disabled, miraculously conceived after 10 years of being together, and she was told she would never be able to have children. So we have a wonderful 6-month-old, and he is super healthy, super happy, wonderful, wonderful guy. But just it's a hard time to be going without food. We have about a week to 2 weeks of food in the house, and supplies, and diapers, and so on. Disability, is a very, very, very small amount, but it will be coming in about a week, and it's been a 5-week month here. So after 5 weeks without money, there is a small amount coming in soon, but the shelves have completely emptied in the meantime here. So it's been very frustrating to see the shelves empty out. I go to the store, I don't have money, but I go out and check the inventory levels of things regularly, and there is nothing left. The rice is gone, the peanut butter, anything that lasts more than a few days is gone. There's still a bit of milk and things, but we don't eat animal products, although you never know what is going to have to happen here to make it happen, make it through this time, because there's not a lot of food in the house, there's not a lot of food in the stores, there's not a lot of food expected back, and the Dow dropped 3,000 points today. That's not going to help things. Canadian stock market also cratered an equal amount, and so it's interesting times. This is something that I've prepared for, and I've done videos about. There's that construction going on. Videos about and blogs about and posts and articles for 12 years now. This is something that I have been trying to help people prepare for. I myself, I've had 3 hard years now of some homelessness and chronic illness, and now a surprise baby. But so my levels are depleted. I have very little of anything at the moment, but I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of skills, and I hope that that's going to be enough to get me through this. So please follow along, share this video if you found it interesting and think others would as well. Signing out now from British Columbia, Canada. Talk to you again tomorrow.